Ever since I was about 9 years old, I've struggled with being fearful and anxious and guilty over all of my problems. So when I came to CTS, I had a long list of these problems that I wanted to fix, and at the top of the list was my anxiety. So over the course of CTS, God revealed to me 3 major things that had to do with my problems and how I deal with them. The first one was during the first week when we talked about knowing God as our Father. I realized that I had always thought of God as a ruler and not as my father. And I realized that he loves me as a daughter, and that there's not a limit to the amount of grace or forgiveness that he shows towards me. And because of my misunderstanding of his love for me, I wasn't trusting him. The second thing that went along with this was a couple weeks later during prayer, I was praying and God told me that he needed me to help him with loving and caring for other people in the body. So when he revealed that to me, I started thinking, well, what about my anxiety? What about my pride and my selfishness? And he said, Maggie, I know who you are, and I need you to help me. So I realized that I needed to be willing to trust God and walk with him, and that as I do that, he will help me change the things that I need to change, and I don't have to try to do it by myself. And the third thing that went along with both of the first 2 points was during spiritual warfare, when we talked about how God gave us authority over the devil, and we are supposed to exercise that authority. So I realized that since the time I was about 9, I had been allowing the devil to take my thoughts and scare me into thinking that I couldn't trust God and that he couldn't take care of me. During that week, I had a day of work where I sat and I rebuked the devil and I cut off the stronghold of fear that he had in my life. And I immediately felt a release like I had never experienced before. And so coming out of CTS, I have changed the way that I view God, and I have decided that I will believe that he loves me, even on the days when that seems difficult. So coming out of CTS, I have realized that I need to totally reshape the way that I think about God and the way that he loves us, that I need to walk with him and trust him, and that he will help me change the things I need to change, and that I need to exercise the authority he's given me over the devil in my life. That's it. The end.